broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. First, the starting lineup for Columbus State. 5'7" sophomore from Hiwassee, Georgia, number 3, Aaron Cochran. 5'5" junior from Mobile, Alabama, number 4, Gabby Williams. 5'9" senior from Eastman, Georgia, number 20, Michelle Mitchell. 6 foot junior from Dothan, Alabama, welcome number 24, Ashley Azuzu. And 6 foot senior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 45, Ashley Johnson. Assistant coach, Kirsten Reed. And the head coach, Jonathan Norton. And now, let's welcome our Lady Hurricanes. At guard, 5'8" senior from Warner Robins, Georgia, number 11, Kenyatta Armstrong. At forward, 6'2" junior from Indiantown, Florida, number 24, Shanice Whitten. At guard, a 5'9" senior from Snellville, Georgia, number 15, Yvonne Dunkley. At forward, 5'9" junior from Forsyth, Georgia, number 21, Aaliyah Holden. And at guard, 5'2" senior from Wildwood, Florida, number 23, Jaquacia Sessler. The head coach in her 9th season, Kelly Britsky.
I feel the master. I feel him. Y'all ready? They
this afternoon, and the opening tip is controlled by Georgia Southwestern. The Lady Hurricanes, after 2 straight wins, hosting Columbus State this afternoon. Aaliyah Holden drives, misses, and the rebound is taken by Ashley Johnson of Columbus State. Columbus State comes in 14-4. They are 8-3 in Peach Belt play. 10-foot jumpers no good. Rebound by GSW. Lady Hurricanes are 9-9, 3-8 in the Peach Belt. Yvonne Dunkley misses the jumper. And Columbus State will have their second possession, but the pass is intercepted by Jaquacia Sessler. Sessler tries to hit Dunkley, but it's taken away by Columbus's Aaron Cochran. Aaron Cochran, Gabby Williams, Michelle Mitchell, Ashley Azuzu, and Ashley Johnson play for Columbus State. For GSW, Kenyatta Armstrong, they get the ball inside and get a basket from Michelle Mitchell. Kenyatta Armstrong, Yvonne Dunkley, Aaliyah Holden, Jaquacia Sessler, and Chanice Whitten start for Georgia Southwestern, and the Lady Hurricanes turn the ball over once again. We've not taken very good care of the basketball so far. In the first meeting between these two teams in Columbus back on January the 7th, Columbus won 63-48. Johnson misses from point blank range. Rebound Georgia Southwestern. Lady Hurricanes again throw the ball away. Having a hard time hanging on to it right now. It was great to see Columbus State's head coach Jonathan Norton a few minutes before the game. Jonathan gave us all a scare a couple of weeks ago as in their game at North Georgia, he collapsed in the fourth quarter. They get to the basket and Ashley Asuzu scores. They ruled out a heart attack for Coach Norton. Understand they are still running some tests. Jonathan Norton, not only one of the best coaches in the Peach Belt and the country, but one of the best gentlemen as well. Dunkley misses. Columbus State rebounds. Columbus State goes from left to right in their road navy uniforms. Jumper right side, no good by Asuzu. Rebounds by Georgia Southwestern. The Lady Hurricanes, fresh off our biggest win in years when we defeated Clayton State 71-59 on Wednesday. Great move by Holden, but she misses the shot. Asuzu rebounds for Columbus State. A week ago, the Lady Hurricanes defeated the University of North Carolina Pembroke on the road and followed that up with our first victory as a Division II school over Clayton State. Clayton State had won 18 straight games against GSW. Shot clock at 4 for Columbus. Shot clock at 1. They just barely get the shot off in time. Southwestern rebounds it. We need a basket, ladies. GSW down 4-0. We go inside. The shot is good by Chanice Whitten. We got the ball on the block to Whitten. Chanice takes care of business, and that brings Southwestern to within 2. There's a steal for Southwestern. Aaliyah Holden with the honors. Now Kenyatta Armstrong front side for Southwestern. That's not a foul? Guess not. That's a steal. Gabby Williams all by herself blows the layup. Williams blew the layup. Southwestern goes the other way. One of life's embarrassing moments. High post Whitten. She traveled, got away with it, missed the shot. Holden follows and scores. Aaliyah Holden ties the basketball game off the offensive rebound. And we're tied at 4. 5:35 to play first quarter. Women's basketball now, 4 10-minute quarters rather than the 2 20-minute halves. Williams turnaround jumper's good. Gabby Williams used the glass well and gives Columbus State back to lead 6-4. Dunkley right sideline, right in front of the Columbus bench. Lady Hurricanes in our home white uniform. Sessler drives, misses. Holding another offensive rebound, but Gabby Williams snatches it away from her. We're halfway through the first quarter, 5 minutes to play in the first period. Southwestern again playing without Jasmine McSwain. Jasmine played a few games following the broke bone in her hand with the soft cast, but wasn't healing as it should. The doctors put her on the shelf for a couple of more weeks. Michelle Mitchell gets her second basket. And for the second time, Columbus takes a 4-point lead. Great move and shot by Chanice Whitten. Chanice's second field goal. What's been nice, we've played 5 minutes and 35 seconds, and there have been no fouls. Well, there have been no fouls called, I should say. That's okay. as long as they're consistent. 17-footer is no good. Mitchell with the miss. Southwestern rebounds. We can tie with a basket. And the layup is good by Kenyatta Armstrong. You can just see our women's basketball team play with more and more confidence. Following the road win a week ago at UNC Pembroke, then knocking off Clayton State. There's a steal by Whitten. She tips it to Sessler. And Southwestern can take our first lead with a field goal. Whistle, and there's a foul. I think the foul will be on Aaron Cochran of Columbus State. Good basketball game so far, and that takes us to our first media timeout of the afternoon. 3:42 to play in the first quarter. It's Georgia Southwestern 8, Columbus State 8.
Man, I got this right. My helmet to my bed.
This is the second of a 3-game homestand for Georgia Southwestern. Whitney Young's in the game for GSW. Armstrong now, Kenyatta misses a 3. Out of bounds off Columbus State. And the Lady Hurricanes will put the ball in play. Vaquisha Hall also in for Kelly Britsky's basketball team. Hall has it, lays it in. So at about the 3:27 mark, Southwestern takes our first lead. It's 10-8. Tatiana Walker and Alec Woods. Alexis Woods in the game for Columbus. It's also Erin Morrow. Her three-pointer's good. So the first time Erin Morrow of Columbus State touches the basketball, she knocks down a 3. Young, Hall, now Armstrong. Now Yvonne Dunkley guarded by Tatiana Walker. High post, that's Hall. Yvonne for threes, good. Yvonne Dunkley answers with a three-pointer for Southwestern. That's the first three-point field goal for the Hurricanes. And it's 13-11. Southwestern enjoys our second lead. Alexis Woods, now Bree Walker. She'll shoot a 3. No good. Offensive rebound, but a steal by Kenyatta Armstrong. Armstrong cannot stay in bounds. Good hustle by Kenyatta. And it's out of bounds to Columbus. Columbus State dominates the overall series. We've played 25 games, and Columbus has won 21 of them. We've only won one game since going Division II. The jumper no good by Morrow. Southwestern rebounds. I remember when Columbus State started women's basketball. Jay Sparks had a great run as their coach. He's now the athletic director at Brookstone School back in Columbus after spending a year as the women's basketball coach at Francis Marion. Dunkley drives, misses, offensive rebound. The shot is good by Whitney Young. Young's first basket, and Southwestern goes up 4. It's 15-11. And Columbus State throws the ball away. Talking about the new time this year, the 4 10-minute quarters instead of 2 20-minute halves. Listening to Jay Billis on Game Day on ESPN this morning, he really likes that idea. He wishes that the NCAA men will go to 4 quarters. He says the NBA plays 4 quarters. High schools play 4 quarters. Why do college play 2 halves? His main reasoning was resetting the fouls after each quarter. Instead of shooting a bonus on the 7th team foul of each half, now you shoot 2 fouls. There is no longer a 1F1, and the fouls reset at the start of each quarter. And Jay Billis likes that. He said it kind of helps take the game out of the officials' hands and puts a less premium on free throw shooting. Lady Hurricanes turn the ball over. A traveling call gives the ball to Columbus. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Nice move. The shot is no good by Mitchell. She's a great player, averaging 20 points, but she's struggled out of the gate some tonight. Whitney Young messes. Columbus the other way. 37 seconds to play in the first quarter. 21 on the shot clock. About a 12-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The shot no good by Isuzu. And for the most part, we're just giving them one shot. 21 seconds to play in the quarter. The shot clock is off. Quintisha Love in the game. LaQuisha Hall tries to save it, but throws it to Columbus. And the Lady Cougars may get a chance for a final shot. They are able to save it. 5 seconds to play in the quarter. Mitchell whistle and traveling called against Columbus. Now the Lady Hurricanes will get the final shot of the first quarter. Picked up by Whitney Young. Whitney from 40 feet just misses. Wow. She was just about 3 steps inside the mid-court stripe, and she just missed the desperation shot. So, after a quarter, after a 1, so far, so good. Georgia Southwestern 15, Columbus State 11. Lady Hurricanes lead by 4. We'll have the second quarter play-by-play story in 60 seconds. Columbus State has the basketball to begin the second quarter. Brittany Tatum, front court for the Lady Cougars from Columbus, and that's going to be an offensive foul. An illegal screen called against Columbus. That's the first foul of the second quarter, the first foul on Alexis Woods. Sessler, right wing. Goes to her right, cut off, and loses the basketball. Second quarter just underway. Gabby Williams up top to Isuzu. Now inside Mitchell, she misses. Emily Russ rebounds for Southwestern. Emily's a 5'11" senior from Covington, Georgia. Russ tries to go inside to Kayla Owens. Kayla couldn't handle the pass. Owens, 5'10", she's a freshman from Kathleen, Georgia. 15-11. Southwestern with a 4-point lead. Columbus State 14-4. They are 8-3 in the Peach Belt. Currently in second place, but now only 1 game out of first after Augusta beat Clayton State earlier today. Isuzu gets to the basket and scores. Second basket by Ashley Isuzu, and that cuts Southwestern's 4-point lead right in half. Lady Canes lead by a basket. Dunkley, high post rush, turnaround jumper, bounces around, good. First basket by Emily, and Southwestern goes back in front by 4. Williams works on Armstrong, shoots over her, no good. Dunkley, the uncontested rebound. Ivana tries to go coast to coast. She loses the ball. They're going to call a jump. Jump ball. And the possession arrow gives the basketball to Columbus. Ashley Johnson back in for Columbus, and Aaliyah Holden back in for GSW. Both GSW basketball teams are home again on Wednesday, as we'll host the University of Montevallo. Quantisha Love is called for steps. Quantisha is a 5'7" junior. She's from Moultrie, Georgia. 8:17 left in the second quarter. Elsewhere in the Peach Belt, I told you that Augusta University beat Clayton State. That final was 69-56. Good win for former Hurricane assistant Nate Teamer. Young Harris is at the University of South Carolina Aiken today. They go inside. The shot off the glass, good by Isuzu. The University of North Carolina Pembroke is in St. Augustine. At Flagler, Lady Canes turn the ball over yet again. And Columbus State can tie with a basket. 7:45 to play in the half. Francis Marion is home today against Georgia College. North Georgia on the road at Lander. The runner is no good. Holden rebounds for Southwestern. Armstrong State host Montevallo in Savannah today. And that's the Peach Belt calendar for today, and that's going to be the first foul of the basketball game against Southwestern, and we're called for an illegal screen. Ivana Dunkley picks up the first Lady Hurricane foul. As time permits, I'll try to update those Peach Belt Conference scores. We are the latest game to start today with the 2:30 tip rather than 1:30. Phoebe Sumter Day here at the Storm Dome. Short corner left baseline. The jumper's good by Isuzu. Isuzu's got 8 already. She came in averaging 8. And she's hit her average already. Holden misses. And that's going to be a travel. Whitney Young Ivana Dunkley will trigger the inbounds play. Kenyatta Armstrong, Emily Russ, and it's going to be out of bounds off Southwestern. Six minutes and 38 seconds to play in the second quarter. I think they gave that last Columbus basket to Southwestern. I believe the score should be 17-17 instead of 19-15, which is what the scoreboard says. And they got it fixed now. Kristen Reed, the former Columbus State player, now the assistant to Coach Jonathan Norton, spotted it. Jaquacia Sessler returns for GSW. 6:24 to play in the second quarter. Ivana Dunkley now has 2 fouls. Southwestern, as a team, only has 2 fouls, and she has both of them. Michelle Mitchell gets her third basket. A 6-0 run by Columbus. Now they go up to 19-17, and Shanice Whitten is tripped. That will be the second foul of the second quarter on Columbus State. First foul on Ashley Isuzu. 19-17. GSW can tie with a bucket. Holden drives. Misses out of bounds off Columbus. We've got 12 turnovers already. We turned the ball over a lot. I think we had like 32 turnovers Wednesday in the victory over Columbus. Holden inside, Aaliyah misses. Offensive rebound, Whitten, Chanice, nice move, counted and one. Chanice Whitten will have a chance for a three-point play. That's two things about our basketball team. We turn the ball over a lot, but we also rebound it very well. Second foul on Ashley Isuzu. Erin Cochran returns for Columbus. And Kayla Owens back in for GSW. We're tied at 19. Now Southwestern takes the lead. The free throw by Chanice Whitten. That's our first free throw. But Columbus State has not shot one yet. Really, the officials are letting them play, and it's been a pretty clean basketball game so far. Michelle Mitchell in the paint, spins, shoots, misses, and Sessler rebounds for Southwestern. 20-19. We post up Whitten. Now Love. Now Young. Whitten hands off to Sessler. Jaquacia took steps before the shot. Turnover number 13. And Columbus State has the basketball with 5:05 to play in the second quarter. Lady Hurricanes 9-9. Columbus State is 14-4. They beat us 15 at their place. We won 2 straight Peach Belt games to improve to 3-8 in conference play. Right now we're 2 games out of 4th in that 4th and final playoff spot. Erin Cochran misses for Columbus. Lady Cougars are 8-3 in the Peach Belt. They are currently right now only 1 game in the loss column behind Clayton State, because after we beat Clayton State Wednesday, Augusta beat them this afternoon. So big game for Columbus State as well, as they are only 1 game in the loss column behind Clayton State. That will take us to the under 5 media timeout. 4:38 to play in the first half. It's Georgia Southwestern 20 and Columbus State 19. Lady Hurricanes put the ball in play. Kenyatta Armstrong double team, and her pass is stolen by Gabby Williams. She rolls it down toward their offensive basket, and she may be banged up. She is. She dove as she rolled the ball down under their basket, and she may have hit her head on the corner of the bleachers. So let's hope that she's okay, as their coach, Jonathan Norton, and their athletic trainer come down to see about her. Let's take a 90-second timeout. 4 minutes, 29 seconds to play in the second quarter. It's Georgia Southwestern 20, Columbus State 19, as they attend to the injured Columbus State player. Let's pause. Right back on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Sports Network. On the floor or what, but they came out and got her. And she is on the end of the bench and not the training room, so hopefully that's a good sign. Always hate to see anybody get injured, especially a head injury. Now Kelly Britsky talking things over with one of the officials when play does resume. There is 4 minutes and 29 seconds to play in the second quarter. It's a 20-19 GSW lead. Quantisha Love goes right baseline, kicks it out to Armstrong. Kenyatta for three, missed it. Good block out and rebound by Kristen Carter of Columbus State. Carter has the ball now, top of the key. Mitchell drives, lays it in. She's a good player. Michelle Mitchell gives Columbus State back the lead. It's 21-20. Quantisha Love left sideline. Whitten, now Armstrong. Kenyatta dribbles once, passes to Beckham. Chris, whistle, and a foul on Columbus. I believe the foul was on the floor. So no shots. That was the fourth foul of the second quarter against Columbus State. Second foul on Aaron Cochran. We post up Owens and Kayla's foul. We got the basketball on the block to Kayla Owens. She drew the contact and she'll be at the free throw line. These will be only the second and third foul shots by either team all afternoon. Free throw in and out. 21-20. Bequisha Hall in for Southwestern. Bree Walker checks in for Columbus State. Walker's a 5'9" senior. She's from Columbus. 21-20. Kayla Owens trying to tie the ball game up. And it's going to be a lane violation on Southwestern, so Kayla will not get the opportunity. A lane violation called against Southwestern, and Columbus State will have the basketball. They also have a 1-point lead. Each team has a full complement of 4 timeouts left. Now you can only carry over 3, so Either you use it or lose it. Great move by Michelle Mitchell. She's got 10 now. She got off to a slow start, but she's halfway toward her season average right now with 10 points. Owens, great move, lays it in. Wow. I don't know that I've seen Kayla make that aggressive a move to the basket all year. She took it to the hole strong and brings the Lady Hurricanes to within one. Johnson turned, faces the basket. Now they kick it outside to Mitchell. Her three-pointer is good. Michelle Mitchell starting to feel it. 13 now for Mitchell. Hall misses for Southwestern. Sessler tries to claim the offensive rebound, but she can. It's out of bounds to Columbus. Aaliyah Holden back in Kelly Britsky's lineup. Aaliyah, 3 straight double-doubles. 5'9" junior from Forsyth. 2:17 left. Walker for threes, good. Back-to-back threes for Columbus State. That's the first basket by Walker. Holden throws it away. Another Southwestern turnover. Fourteen turnovers already. Columbus State's got the biggest lead of the afternoon by either team. It's a 7-point advantage. Mitchell from 12 is good again. She's starting to feel it, and Kelly Britsky's seen enough. Kelly wants to talk about it. So just like that, Columbus State goes up 9. Playing as we speak over at Columbus State. Although both schools in the Peach Belt Conference, today's match not considered a conference match, so the spring sports about to get underway. Beckham misses the 3. Columbus State rebounds. They can go up 11. That's not a travel. They call a foul. I thought she kind of took a stutter step before the contact. Third foul of the second quarter on Southwestern. The first foul on Kenyatta Armstrong. So men's tennis starts today. Baseball starts Tuesday. Brian McLean's baseballers host Trinity Baptist. That's a 5 o'clock first pitch on Tuesday. Brittany Tatum's first free throw is good. That's her first point. Second free throw is also good. So men's tennis starts today over in Columbus. Baseball is home Tuesday. On Wednesday, both Southwestern basketball teams host Montevallo, and men's tennis plays at Division I Mercer. Friday, women's tennis starts along with men's tennis as Booton Parker's in town. Quintisha Love misses. A minute to go in the second quarter. Three-pointer by Bree Walker bounces around, no good. Mitchell, the offensive rebound, she throws it up without success, and now finally a foul called on Columbus. Saturday, both tennis teams play at Shorter. Baseball is on the road. No, check that. Baseball is home as Clark Atlanta is here. Basketball is at Clayton State. Softball hosts Tusculum a week from today. The first free throw is good by Aaliyah Holden. That's only Aaliyah's third point. Holden came in averaging 6, but again, she's had 3 straight double-doubles. Second free throw is also good. That foul was the first on Columbus's Ashley Johnson. 52 seconds to play in the second quarter. They've outscored us 22-9 in the second period. 15 on the shot clock, 36 on the big clock. Mitchell misses, but we foul her. Michelle Mitchell will be back at the free throw line. This will be her first trip. They've only shot 2 free throws. A minute or so ago, Brittany Tatum knocked down a couple of freebies. That free throw no good by Mitchell. Michelle, a 77% free throw shooter, averaging 20 points a game for Columbus State. Second free throw, that one's good. Michelle Mitchell hits 1 of 2. 12-point second quarter for Mitchell. Emily Russ drives, and they fouled her with 26 seconds left in the half. Men's action up next on the Georgia Southwestern YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Emily Russ shooting 2. First one's no good. Emily now on the year, 13 of 22 from the foul line. Misses both of them. And Columbus State will have the basketball. A chance to go up by 12 with the bucket. The shot clock is off. 13 seconds to play in the second quarter. They screen for Tatum. Now they get it to Mitchell. 6 seconds left. The long jumper no good by Walker. They kick it out to Mitchell. Her 3 is good at the buzzer. Michelle Mitchell knocks down her second 3-point field goal, so that's going to give Columbus State their biggest lead of the first half. It comes just before the buzzer. The halftime score from the Storm Dome. It's halftime with your score. Columbus State 37, Georgia Southwestern 24. Columbus State 37, Georgia Southwestern 24. Lady King. Right side, the short jumper's good. Ashley Asuzu, she's now got 10. Good to see Gabby Williams in the game. She suffered an injury diving out of bounds for a loose ball. Southwestern misses. Also in the first half, GSW made 1 of 5 from behind the arc. That's 20% overall. Lady Hurricanes 37% on 10 of 27 shooting. GSW made 3 of 7 from the foul line. Southwestern, again, leading on the glass, as we've done a lot here lately. 25 rebounds to 14. Steal by Jaquacia Sessler. Lady Canes have the numbers. Sessler takes it herself and kicks it out of bounds. Southwestern 25 rebounds the first half, 9 on the offensive end. Columbus State had 3 offensive boards among their 14 first half rebounds, so we had a pretty good edge on the glass, 25 to 14. The problem for Southwestern, 14 first half turnovers, and we forced 6 Columbus turnovers. Columbus misses, but we turned the ball over again. They got a 4-on-1 break. The layup's good by Ashley Johnson.
Ashley Johnson for
Columbus State goes up 17. Holden inside, missed it. Columbus State from right to left. Mitchell misses. Holden rebounds for Southwestern. The Lady Hurricanes trail by 17. We are 2 minutes into the third quarter. Whitten misses. Offensive rebound. Holden and Elias fouled. 19 first half points for Michelle Mitchell. I mentioned, and I probably shouldn't have, she got off to a slow start, only 4 points in the first quarter, but she had 15 in the second quarter. I should have kept my mouth shut. So 19 in the first half for Michelle Milton, 4 in the first half, or first quarter, I should say, 15 in the second quarter, 19 in the first half. 8 for Ashley Asuzu in the first half. A 3-point basket for Bree Walker, a 3-point field goal for Erin Morrow, and a 2-point basket by Gabby Williams. Holden's first free throw is good. The second one is also good. Aaliyah looking for her 4th consecutive double-double. She had 7 rebounds in the first half, but only 4 points. Janice Whitten had 7 to lead Southwestern. A 3-point field goal, the only one for Southwestern by Yvonne Dunkley. Yvonne 3, Vaquisha Hall, Whitney Young, Kenyatta Armstrong, Kayla Owens, and Emily Russ had 2 points each. Asuzu, Williams, now Mitchell, shot blocked by Vaquisha Hall. Welcome to the block party. Hall with the rejection. We post up Janice Whitten, and Janice is foul. That will be the second foul of the first half against Columbus State. Dunkley receives the inbounds pass. Step back threes on the way, no good. Tatum rebounds for Columbus State. In the second half, Columbus will go from right to left as you look at your screen. They are 14-4. Mitchell gets Hall in the air, then scores over her. 21 now for Michelle Mitchell. She came in averaging 20, and she gives Columbus back that 17-point lead. Armstrong gets to the basket and scores. Second basket by Kenyatta. And the lead now 15 for Columbus. That's too easy. Ashley Johnson with the lay-in. Elsewhere in the Peach Belt today, I told you that Augusta beat Clayton State 69-56. Hall in traffic scores anyway. Second field goal by Vaquisha. Young Harris beat University of South Carolina Aiken at Aiken 55-44. Three-pointer is no good. How did we give that opening offensive rebound up? Nobody around Ashley Isuzu. Gosh. I mean, nobody was around her. She got the offensive rebound easily and scored. Isuzu works on Dunkley. Mitchell misses. Now Yvonne Dunkley chases down the loose ball. Flagler beat the University of North Carolina Pembroke down in St. Augustine 60-58. Hall backs in. Vaquisha turns, shoots with a hand in her face and scores. 6 points now for Vaquisha. Francis Marion won at home against Georgia College 70-58. Georgia College women got off to a great start, and they've kind of fallen on hard times here lately. Francis Marion beats them 70-58. Whitten blocks Williams' shot. And Armstrong State hung on to beat Montevallo today in Savannah, 54-52, and that will take us to the 5-minute media timeout. 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. It's now Columbus State 47, Georgia Southwestern 32. Lady Canes down 15. We're back in 60 seconds. That long jumper is good. Aaron Cochran's first basket. It's a three. And Columbus State enjoys their biggest lead. It's now 18. It was 15-11 Southwestern after one, but since then it's been all Columbus. Yavana Dunkley gets the bucket. Southwestern led 15-11 after one quarter. By halftime, Columbus State had taken a 37-24 lead. A whistle and a foul. 4 minutes, 24 seconds left. We're in the third quarter. Inbound pass. That foul, by the way, was on Quintisha Love. Columbus State inbounds it. Gabby Williams in the paint, shoots over Love, good. Gabby Williams' second basket. Yvonne Dunkley drives to the basket but thinks better of it. Now dribbles back out, passes to Hall. Now Love, Quintisha travels. Softball, baseball, men's and women's tennis right around the corner. As a matter of fact, men's tennis playing today over at Columbus State. Columbus can go up 20 with a bucket. Williams drives. Now the jumper no good by Alexis Woods. Columbus gets it back. Williams gets the shot off but missed it. Hall the rebound for Southwestern. Lady Canes miss. Loose ball picked up by Columbus. And Columbus State will have the basketball with 3:24 to play in the third quarter. GSW looking for our third straight win, but we have to play catch up now. Southwestern trails by 18. Mitchell puts the ball on the floor. Now a steal by Armstrong. Errant pass by Aaron Morrow. And Southwestern moving from left to right. Dunkley, now Armstrong. Kenyatta works on Williams, picks up her dribble on the right elbow. Handoff to Young. Whitney misses. Columbus State rebounds. Now they push it from right to left. Pull-up jumper by Cochran is no good. Hall, the rebound for GSW. Lady Canes going from left to right in the home white uniforms. Yvonne Dunkley takes it strong to the hole and draws the foul. That will be the third foul of the third quarter against Columbus. First foul on Michelle Mitchell. Yvonne Dunkley will shoot a pair. Yvonne averaging 12 points a game. Her free throw's good. She's got 6 this afternoon. Yvonne not a good free throw shooter. Only 43% coming in. 52-35. Aaliyah Holden returns for GSW. Kayla Owens comes out. Yvonne takes aim. The senior from Snellville misses her second, and Columbus State's got the basketball with a 17-point lead. That's a backcourt violation, as Erin Cochran gave the ball to Brittany Tatum. Tatum left with her feet in the backcourt, though. Came down in the front court. That's a violation, and Southwestern puts the ball in play. 2 minutes and 14 seconds to play. Third quarter from the Randolph Barksdale Court, the Storm Dome. Triple no good by Armstrong. The follow by Holden is no good, but Aaliyah's fouled. And she'll be back at the foul line looking for her 7th point. Hope that you are enjoying Peach Belt Conference basketball on the Georgia Southwestern YouTube channel. Holden misses the free throw. That's her first miss after knocking down her first 4 free throw attempts. Aaliyah, a 67% free throw shooter coming in. Holden, 5'9", a junior from Forsyth, Georgia. Holden takes aim. Aaliyah's second free throw is good. Aaliyah makes 1 of 2. And she's got 7 points. And Columbus State wants and gets a timeout. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the third quarter. Your score now, Columbus State University 52, Georgia Southwestern State University 36. Good guys down 16. We'll be right back. Columbus Inbounds in their backcourt. We try to double team Brittany Tatum. Now she brings it down against Whitney Young. A minute 51 to play in the third quarter. 15-footer, no good by Walker. Offensive board. Kristen Carter. Whistle and a foul. Whitney Young will draw the foul.
Foul on Whitney Young. First personal, second team foul.
Columbus puts the ball in play. A minute 37 left. Isuzu has her shot blocked by Janice Whitten. A minute 25 to play in the third. Whitten between the circles, dribbles once, passes to Armstrong. Kenyatta now passes right side to Beckham. Chris inside. Whitten loses the ball, trying to go up with it. Out of bounds with 8 seconds on the shot clock. 1:09 on the game clock. Third quarter from Convocation Hall inside the magnificent Student Success Center on GSW's campus. Whitney Young throws up a prayer that's not answered. Southwestern gets the rebound, though, and Janice Whitten fouled. Janice has got 7. They all came in the first half. 62 seconds to play in the third quarter. Kristen Carter picks up her first foul. The free throw is no good by Janice Whitten. 62 seconds left in the third. Southwestern led 15-11 after 1. Big second quarter gave Columbus State the 37-24 halftime lead that they've maintained here in the third quarter. Whitten misses both free throws. Holden gets an offensive rebound, but we lose it. Now a foul with 54 seconds left. Columbus State 14-4. GSW 9-9. Brittany Tatum at the foul line for Columbus State. She's 2 for 2 so far. Make it 3 for 3. (53-36). Make it 54-36. Brittany Tatum's got 4. They've all come from the foul line. And another unforced turnover for Southwestern. 20 turnovers now. That's kind of been our bugaboo all year. We don't take very good care of the basketball at times. We're out-rebounded in Columbus by 13. But we've had 11 more turnovers. Tatum misses. Holden, another rebound. 27 seconds left. Dunkley open for 3. Yavana's good. We've only got 2 3-point baskets, and Yavana Dunkley's got both of them. Columbus State now leads it by 15 with 11 seconds to play in the third quarter. Carter, Tatum, now top of the key. The 3 is good by Bree Walker. Bree Walker answers Yavana Dunkley's 3, and that's going to give Columbus State an 18-point lead after 3. 3 quarters in the books. After 3, it's Columbus State 57, Georgia Southwestern 39. GSW has the ball first to begin the fourth quarter. Kenyatta Armstrong works against Brittany Tatum. Now Yvonne Dunkley, now Aaliyah Holden. Aaliyah drives, gets to the basket and scores.
Aaliyah Holden.
Aaliyah now only 1 point away from her fourth consecutive double-double. 9 points for Aaliyah to go with 12 rebounds. So Holden only 1 point away from her fourth straight double-double. That's going to be a foul against Kenyatta Armstrong as she ran right through a screen. Columbus State set the pick on Kenyatta and she ran right over him. And that will give the basketball to Columbus. I think the foul was on Whitten, however. Maybe both of them ran through the screen. Whistle, another foul on Southwestern. Again, in women's basketball this year, 4 10-minute quarters instead of 2 20-minute halves, and the fouls reset to start every quarter. Jay Billis likes it. He wishes the men will do that. He likes the fact that the fouls reset to start every quarter. He says it kind of takes the game away from the officials some and puts less of an importance on free throw shooting. Mitchell misses. Whitten rebounds for GSW. Plenty of time left, but we have to quit turning the ball over and find a way to score, and that's going to be an illegal screen on Southwestern. I think they called Aaliyah for the move and pick. So the first 3 fouls of the fourth quarter go against Southwestern. Lady Canes have made 16 of 42 shots. That's 38%. Columbus 23 of 53, 43%. We're only 2 of 9 on threes. Yvonne Dunkley has both of those. They made 50% from downtown, 6 of 12. Another one's on the way, make it 7 for 13. Bree Walker's third 3, and Columbus State goes up 19. Beckham, Whitten, Shanice drives, misses, but they foul her. Shanice Whitten will be at the foul line. 8:35 left. Again, in case you missed the earlier scores, Augusta beat Clayton State today, 69-56. Second straight loss for Clayton State after starting the Peach Belt season 10-0. We beat them Wednesday, then Augusta University beat Clayton State 69-56 today. Good win for Matt Steersman and Young Harris. They beat USC Aiken on the road 55-44. Second free throw's no good. Also in Peach Belt action, Flagler beat the University of North Carolina Pembroke in St. Augustine 60-58. Francis Marion beat Georgia College 70-58. Ball knocked away by Whitten. Picked up by Columbus. There's a steal by Aaliyah Holden. The layup is good. Aaliyah's got her fourth straight double-double. 11 points, 12 rebounds for Aaliyah Holden. Lander beat North Georgia 76-66. And Armstrong State held on to beat Montevallo by 2, 54-52. Spin move, the shot no good by Isuzu. The follow is good. Columbus State leads it by 19 once again. Quantisha Love in the game for GSW. Janice Whitten, 16-footer is short. She follows her shot, misses again, and the rebound is by Michelle Mitchell of Columbus State. 7 minutes and 16 seconds to play in the basketball game. Lady Hurricanes trying to get the record above 500. We're 9-9 coming in. Columbus 14-4. Shot clock at 6. Ashley Johnson knocked out of bounds with 2 on the shot clock. Columbus came in averaging 70. Southwestern scoring at 64 games a clip. GSW gives up 63, while Columbus gives up 57 a game. That's a travel. Steps against Columbus, and Southwestern has the basketball with 6:53 left. That's only the 11th turnover for Columbus. So they've got about half as many turnovers as the Lady Canes. Dunkley, top of the key. The three missed it. Yvonne follows her shot, gets the rebound, misses, and this rebound is by Columbus State. A Suzu. Now Brittany Tatum in the Lady Cougar front court. Mitchell in the paint. Traveled, I thought, but got away with it. Vaquisha Hall rebounds. Boy, she's good, but that's a heck of a step if they let her get away with that. The jumper's good by Whitney Young. 6:05 left. They try to roll it down to Johnson, out of bounds to Southwestern. For Columbus, Aaron Cochran and Gabby Williams go back to work. Good to see Jonathan Norton back on their sideline. Jonathan gave us all a scare a couple of weeks ago when he collapsed in the fourth quarter up at North Georgia. At first, I think they feared it might have something to do with his heart. I think they've ruled that out now. They're still running some more tests, Jonathan tells me. One of the really good guys in this business, as well as a heck of a basketball coach. Timeout on the floor, 6:04 left. It's now Columbus State 62, Georgia Southwestern 45. Lady Hurricanes trail by 17. We'll be right back on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network. Yeah. Throw line. She's got 21 points. 15 came in the second quarter alone. That's her first point of the fourth quarter. She came in averaging 20. She's got 22 now. And she can give Columbus a 19-point lead. She played at Troy University and a year at Darton. Out of bounds after the missed free throw. And Southwestern will have it down by 18. Dunkley, now Love. Quantisha goes right, drives, count it, and one. Quantisha Love's first points. Love got the basket, now she can supersize it. 63-47. Quantisha Love can cut the deficit to 15, but she misses the free throw, and Columbus State comes away with it. Michelle Mitchell in the front court works on Vaquisha Love. Asuzu, now Williams, back to Asuzu. Ashley Johnson, right side to Michelle Mitchell. They are in no hurry with the 16-point lead. They run the shot clock down to 5. 5:03 on the big clock. Mitchell's jumper no good. Dunkley snatches down the rebound for Southwestern. Yavanna, right side glove. Quantisha from 15 is good. And we're within 14. It's 63-49. Williams drives. Nice pass. The layup is good by Ashley Johnson. 6 points all in the second half for Columbus's Ashley Johnson. 4.5 to play. Owens cut off. Yavanna back to Kayla. Now Young. Three-pointer is no good by Kayla Owens. Columbus State rebounds. Erin Cochran in the front court for the Lady Cougars from Columbus State. Erin Cochran works on Whitney Young. 4 minutes left. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. Isuzu's 13-footers no good. Owens the rebound. A chance to cut it to 14. Love drives. Yavanna Dunkley, left side, three's good. We've got 3 threes, and Yavanna Dunkley has all 3 of them. Lady Canes trying to get back in this thing. Columbus State now leads it by 13 with 3:25 left. Williams against Quantisha Love. Now Mitchell against Hall. She drives by her and blows the layup. Michelle Mitchell got to the basket but didn't finish. Lady Canes can cut it to 11. We could cut it to 10 with a 3, and Kelly Britsky wants to talk about it. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left. Lady Canes trying to get back in it. 3:08 left. It's now Columbus State 65, Georgia Southwestern 52. Lady Canes down 13 with 3:08 left. Play. Kenyatta Armstrong drives by Brittany Tatum. Hall's runner is no good. That hurt. And Columbus State gets the rebound. GSW a great chance to cut it to 11. And Columbus State turns the ball over. 13th turnover for the Cougars. And Southwestern gets it back with 2:48 left. Don't forget men's action to follow here on the Georgia Southwestern Athletic YouTube channel. Kenyatta Armstrong falls down but kept her dribble alive. We may need to get a timeout. And we don't get one in time, and they're going to call a jump ball. And the possession arrow gives the basketball to Columbus. Yavanna Dunkley back in for Southwestern. Quantisha Love out. Kelly Britsky's going to go with Kenyatta Armstrong, Chris Beckham, Laquisha Hall, Yavanna Dunkley, and Kayla Owens here down the stretch. 2.5 left. Columbus State's got the basketball and a 13-point lead. Whistle and a foul on Kenyatta Armstrong. That's her third. It's also the 5th foul of the 4th quarter. So for the final 2 minutes and 28 seconds left, Columbus State will shoot 2. I had Kenyatta with 3, but they say it's her 4th. 2:28 left. Free throw's good. So 4 fouls on Kenyatta Armstrong. Aaliyah Holden's back in Kelly Britsky's lineup. Tatum's first free throw was good. The second one's on the way. It's also good. Brittany Tatum 6 of 6 from the foul line, and she gives Columbus a 15-point lead. Beckham now steal by Williams. Williams works on Yvonne Dunkley and scores. Gabby Williams gives Columbus a 17-point lead. It's good to see her play well after getting injured in the first half on a great hustle play. 2 minutes left. Holden puts the ball on the floor, gets to the basket, missed the shot. Johnson rebounds for Columbus. A minute 48 left. We try to double team Carter. Williams traveled. Yes, she did. And the turnover gives the basketball to Southwestern with a minute 37 left. Lady Canes home again Wednesday. They double team Whitney. She gets out of it somehow. Yvonne Dunkley step back three, no good. Rebounded by Michelle Mitchell. Mitchell misses, but a foul. Southwestern came in 2 games out of 4th place. Because 4, the magic number, the top 4 teams qualify for the Peach Belt tournament at the end of the year. North Georgia lost, so we're still 2 games behind North Georgia. We were tied for 5th with Young Harris and Montevallo. Young Harris won, so they pick up a game on North Georgia. So Matt Steersman's Young Harris team now only a game behind North Georgia for that 4th and final spot. Montevallo lost. So right now we are still 2 games behind North Georgia, but now Young Harris is between us and North Georgia. Second free throw, no good. And it's 70-52. 63 seconds left. Love's back in. Quintisha inside Holden. Aaliyah misses. Love the offensive rebound, and they're going to call steps. The 24th turnover for Southwestern. So there's your difference. 10 more turnovers. 24 turnovers for GSW, 14 for Columbus. We've still got the edge on the glass. We've got 48 rebounds to their 34. And a foul with 54.6 left. Only 2 fourth quarter fouls on Columbus State. Aaron Cochran will be at the foul line for Columbus State. The free throws, good. Aaron Cochran now with 4, and she can give Columbus State a 20-point lead. So the Hurricanes, Lady Hurricanes, 2-game win streak's going to come to a halt. Kenyatta Armstrong back in. Lady Hurricanes will fall to 9-10. 3-9 now in the Peach Belt. Columbus State's going to improve to 15-4. And Jonathan Norton's team will be 9-3. Only a 1 game behind Clayton State as Clayton State lost again today to Augusta. Blocking foul on Columbus. Don't get real excited though. That's only their 3rd fourth quarter foul. So they still have a foul to give before we shoot any free throws. Southwestern cannot handle the inbounds play. It slips through Aaliyah Holden's hands, and Columbus State will have the basketball. They also lead by 20. Southwestern gets a steal. Beckham on the run. The 8-footer's good. First points by Chris Beckham, and a whistle. Now there's evidently a problem over at the scorer's table. They're checking with the stat people rather than the scorebook or scoreboard. I guess they're trying to make sure they got the clock right. Hey guys, it's an 18-point game. Big deal. Let's play. (72-54), Columbus State by 18. They get it resolved, whatever their problem was. Cochran with 36 seconds. Morrow guarded by Holden. Now Cochran, we double team her. 12 on the shot clock. The long jumper, no good. On the rebound, a foul. So they're finally calling some fouls against Columbus after it's already been decided. Fourth foul of the fourth quarter. Whitney Young crosses the timeline. Holden. Now Whitten. Shanice scores. Whitten's got 9, but that's her first 2 of the second half. 72-56, Columbus State by 16. 5 seconds left. Aaron Cochran with 3. Aaron Cochran's going to dribble this thing out. Columbus State improves to 15-4. Lady Cougars now 9-3 in the Peach Belt. GSW has a 2-game win streak stopped. Kelly Britsky's basketball team now 9-10, 3-9 in the Peach Belt. Final score from Georgia Southwestern, Columbus State wins it 72-54. I want to thank you for watching. Lady Hurricanes back home Wednesday against Montevallo. Thanks for watching. Until next time, so long, everybody.